Live from PlayStation. Why is nobody talking about that? The good news is, I'm about to. I'm Dan Dawkins for CBG, and we're going to take a proper look at Shuhei Yoshida working through the PlayStation 4 XMB live at Gamescom. Okay, it starts off with Shuhei looking pretty moody. Now he's playing through the PS4 XMB. Key thing to note is if we pause the screen, we can see that he gets to choose the pad he logs in on and who uses it. He's obviously got his own login ID there. The key thing is as well, you will appear as your own identity with your own picture. Sony are keen to encourage you to be you on PlayStation, including your own profile pics, your own actual name. There will be the option to use an alias in multiplayer, but yeah, Sony want to make it a more Facebook-like experience. Okay, and we get into the main heart of what will become like the new XMB. The main thing is showing you all of your games and services all in one big set of tiles. If you note where Killzone Shadowfall starts, there's the option to go straight into the game really fast and straightforward, but the bar links you to other activities within that game. So if you look, you can see you can claim a gift, which is the Gorilla's Owl ship for Killzone. You can look at the most viewed video of Killzone, and you can also access a making of video. Okay, and Shuhei goes through, checks out the trophies for the game, and at the moment chooses not to play it. Okay, we see the same for Infamous, and again we get to see the trophies. Put the order there, little look at Driveclub. Now Driveclub pops up the true XMB. It's not sat in the centre like it currently is on PlayStation, it sits further down. You get to see him scroll through trophies, profile, parties, messages, friends, notifications, and we saw a little glimpse of the PlayStation Store. This is the exciting bit, live from PlayStation. Nobody seems to have picked up on this properly, but this is a pretty big deal. You can dip in at any time, and you get to see exactly what all of your friends are playing on the PlayStation 4. So for example here, Shuhei goes through, you can see one of his buddies is playing, looks, there we go, Driveclub no, Knack no, Killzone, he's interested in Killzone. So in he goes, and here we go, and straight away, you can, from your XMB, view video of what your friends are playing at that moment. This is amazing. So like, the idea is, I could be sat at home, my friends are playing, Call of Duty Ghosts. I think, well, what are they doing? They're playing a cool map. I dip in, I see it, I'm up and playing with them. And the amazing bit is you don't have to dive into the game with them, but you can enter a snarky comment. So you could sort of hear he's watching it, you go, "You suck, Yoshida," and just leave it at that. Or, when I say he doesn't do that, but you could go in, and just by clicking join, this is what he does in just a minute, you leap from the XMB straight into multiplayer Killzone without having to go through any of the rigmarole of separately booting up the game, all the various menu functions. Here we go, count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he's effectively in 6-7 seconds. Fantastic. And then, probably the least exciting part of the video is Shuhei Yoshida actually playing PlayStation. Okay, and we're not going to comment on his ability at Killzone. I'm certainly in no position to comment. I'm pretty rubbish at shooters. So we're going to fast forward the video on. Forward. And we're going to stop right at the end where there's a really cool thing. Okay, you can see he's stopped still. Now what we can't see him doing here, but he's pressing the share button on the PlayStation 4 pad. And this is something that Mark Cerny talked about when they first revealed the PlayStation. There's dedicated hardware which creates fast video compression and uncompression, which means that you can broadcast your play, share screenshots, and share video, which is the really big win. So this is what we see Shuhei doing here. Okay, so you go in, you can upload the video clip, you can upload a screenshot, or you can broadcast his gameplay. Okay, and you go to upload your screenshot, clicks on it, there it is. Okay, the good news is in the olden days Sony might have invited you to have shared that photo only within its own Sony network, and it felt a bit insular and not that great. Right now, of course, they're letting you share it on Twitter, and it's exactly what Shuhei did, live on stage. He shared his screenshot of Killzone, pretty rubbish screenshot to be fair, and using the smart prediction text said, "Let's start the show." That's exactly what happened. They started the Gamescom conference. Now, in real life, you didn't get the benefit of my narration, so that was probably a little bit more confusing. But the good news there is that live from PlayStation is an extremely exciting function of PS4. Okay, well, thanks for viewing. We'll have more great PS4 and Xbox One content from CVG at Gamescom throughout the week. So please tune in, like and subscribe, and all the usual stuff. Thanks for listening. Speak to you soon.